La da da da, écoute-moi. Cobblestones clicking under vintage Chanel, sipping cafe creme under a velvet spell. The Seine is a mirror reflecting the stars. We're stealing the glances from open-air bars. Black and white cinema playing in my head, skipping the script for the things left unsaid. A little bit haute, a little bit street. Watch the neon lights dance to our Parisian beat. Midnight museum, the Louvre is asleep, but the secrets we possess are the ones we will keep. Just flanner, just glamour. Meet me by the water where the street lamps glow. We've got that high fashion, low fidelity flow. A little bit of jazz, a little R&B stitch. In the heart of the night, we're ridiculously rich. Mon chéri, chasing me. Here in the shadows, the city's a frame, and I'm whispering the vows of your secret name. Espresso at midnight, cigarette smoke rings. We don't need the crown to be acting like kings. The Eiffel is flashing a giant diamond spark, but I prefer the mystery of the alleyways dark. You pull on my coat, I pull on your heart. This isn't a fling, it's a modern art part. Let the accordion translate the rhythm of my walk. Too chic for the gossip, too proud for the talk. C'est la vie. Private dinner for two, drowning the champagne in a shade of neon blue. No flashlights needed when you move like a ghost. The things that are hidden are the ones I love most. We're just drifting, we're just lifting. Meet me by the water where the street lamps glow. We've got that high fashion, low fidelity flow. A little bit of jazz, a little R&B stitch. In the heart of the night, we're ridiculously rich. Mon chéri, chasing me. This isn't a detour, it's a permanent cruise. Walking down the boulevard in my vintage shoes. Whispering, the night is ours. Code neon. Bamboo shadows slicing through the double glazed facade. Cybernetic gridlock, we are playing undercover god. Fluorescent ink is bleeding down the concrete silhouette. The tea is getting cold, but the concrete is soaking wet. I watch the glass reflection paint a geometric fracture, trading ancient silence for this modern manufacture. Chopsticks tracing circles in the ashes of the trend. Where does the dynasty stop and where does the skyline end? The city is a scroll that we never quite unrolled. Ink wash emotions running beautifully cold. Just lingering, just shimmering. We are neon-drenched sages in a concrete shrine, drinking slow-mo motion like a vintage rice wine. Bamboo on the curtain, cyber in the soul, losing our geometry to make the spirit whole. Jade and chrome, left alone. Here in the matrix where the ancient river flows, we find the hidden poetry that nobody else knows. Monochrome kimonos walking under flashing signs, algorithms parsing out our linear designs. The tea ceremonies pixelated on the screen, living in the spaces of the notes that fall between. Calligraphy and vapor, cyberpunk calligraphy. We are drifting backwards through a digital geography. Let the rain translate the code that's hidden in the text. We don't need the answer to the things that happen next. It's all just smoke.
Shadow on the wall, the higher that the tower is, the softer is the fall. No data stream can measure what is moving in the dark. An ancient civilization waking from a single spark.
We're just blending, ending, and we are neon-drenched sages in a concrete shrine, drinking slow-mo motion like a vintage rice wine. Bamboo on the curtain, cyber in the soul, losing our geometry to make the spirit whole. Jade and chrome, left alone. This isn't a departure, it's a return to the stream, waking up the matrix from a 5,000-year dream. The neon is fading, the bamboo is waiting. The neon is fading. Be still.
Ooh yeah, roll the windows down. Clocked out of the matrix, left the tie on the seat, trading the corporate static for the coastal heat. The overpass is bleeding into liquid gold, a cinematic runaway story waiting to be told. Palm tree silhouettes cutting through the pink sky, rearview mirror catching the corporate ghost goodbye. Ditching the neon claustrophobia, kissing the grid like farewell. We're diving head first into this salt water spell. The dashboard clock is melting in the crimson glare. We've got no destination, and we're already there. Just drifting, just lifting. Catch me on a rope where the wild waves roll, washing the city dust right out of my soul. A little bit of retro, a little bit of grace. In the ember of the evening we are finding our place. Sun-kissed mind, leave it behind. Here in the slow lane, the concrete is dead. I'm chasing the horizon inside of my head. 88 keys on an old radio show, spinning a classic track that only old timers know. The dashboard light is glowing like a dying spark, guiding this vintage chassis straight into the dark. Gravity is loosening its grip on my chest, heading out to where the sun buries itself in the west. Let the ocean breeze translate the weight that I carry to the ghosts of the deadline that I finally buried. It's all just smoke. Ticking itself to sleep,
drowning my worries in a
silence so deep. No navigation needed when you're chasing the sun. The highway doesn't care about the things you haven't done.
We're just coasting, we're just coasting. Catch me on Route 1,
where the wild waves roll,
washing the city dust
right out of my soul. A little bit of retro,
a little bit of grace.
In the ember of the evening we are finding our pace.
Sun-kissed mind,
Leave it behind, this isn't an escape route. It's a home that I chose, watching the daylight sink as the ocean wind blows. The tide is coming in, the engine's getting cold. Let it go. Just think. The margins are bleeding, the graphite begins to erase. I'm rewriting the trauma, redefining the shape of your face. A stark monochrome winter, frozen inside of the spine. The clock is an elegant killer, carving away at the line. I bury my verbs in the cellar, where the adjectives turn into dust. A beautiful hollow umbrella, shielding the iron from rust. The notebook is heavy with shadows, a gallery made of remorse. I'm watching the ink find its channel, letting the night take its course. The pendulum swings like a razor, cutting the hour in two. I've nothing to lend to the Savior and nothing to borrow from you. Just tracing,
Just
erasing. This is my black and white valley, my paper-bound cure, where the dirt of the daylight is filtered and rendered so pure. Stitching the past with a pencil, carbon and graphite and bone. In the architecture of silence, I claim this estate as my own. Dark prose, God knows. Here in the blankness of paper, the narrative begins to bend. I'm making my peace with the shadow, becoming my own oldest friend. Exhale the spectacular fiction, inhale the unpolished fact. We ruin the perfect depiction, but save the internal compact. The dictionary is sleeping face down on the cold wooden floor. I don't need the words I am keeping to open the ultimate door. Gravity pulls at the comma, creating a beautiful pause. I'm stepping away from the drama, abandoning all of your laws. Let the blank page interpret the static, the phrases I cannot complete. I'll clean out the emotional attic before the two solitudes meet. It's all just blank. That lived in the back of my mind, leaving the anchors and ropes and the bitterness far behind. No mirrors are needed for healing when darkness is absolute. The heart is a radical feeling when the trumpet is perfectly mute.
we're just fading,
self-creating. This is my black and white valley, my paper-bound cure, where the dirt of the daylight is filtered and rendered so pure. Stitching the past with a pencil, carbon and graphite and bone. In the architecture of silence, I claim this estate as my own. Dark prose, God knows, this isn't the end of the chapter. It's where the perspective goes clear, letting the cold Nordic winter wash away all of the fear. The ink is now dry,
a shadow
is put to bed.
Rest your eyes.
Welcome to the inner circle. Underneath the chandelier, there's nowhere left to hide. The brass is breathing smoke, the ice is melting slow. Where we ride in the 20s in this subterranean glow. Silk ties and heavy perfume, shadows on the brick. The rhythm is a predator, the piano keys are slick. We're trading high philosophy for overproof desire, setting fire to the etiquette, dancing on the wire. Oh, we are the architects of the midnight sound,
losing our gravity.
6 feet underground. This is our golden era, our private masquerade.
We drink the chemistry,
We pour the midnight gold.
oh, drink
Drink it down, lost and found. Here in the syncopated madness, your lead out breaking loose. The soul is running wild. We don't need an excuse. Hey, 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 hey.
100 years of rhythm compressed into the glass. We watch the high society inhibitions pass. The saxophone is testifying, preaching to the saints, painting masterpieces that a modern brush can't paint. Yeah, you drop a heavy compliment, I play a heavier card, living like an outlaw in a billionaire's backyard. Let the trombone slide between the gossip and the truth.
We're sipping on eternity and swallowing our youth.
Oh, yes indeed.
Hey, hey, oh yeah, the band is playing softer now, the room begins to spin. That's the exact moment when the real confessions begin. No introductions needed when your eyes can speak the code. We're running out of fuel on a beautiful road. We're just electric, we're just eclectic. This is our golden era, our private masquerade.
We drink the chemistry,
We pour the midnight gold. Drink it down, lost and found.
this isn't just a dinner party, it's a sovereign state.
We're locking up the exit doors and marking Father Time. Woo! Woo! The lights are coming down. The vintage is running dry.
Keep the music playing.
Pure white Carrara marble stretching cool beneath the naked heel. Suspended lines of silk are smoothing out the things I feel. The penthouse is a canvas painted by a sharp design, a 90-degree angle where the moon and floor align. I've stripped the heavy clutter from the corners of my mind, leaving all the golden noise and heavy gold behind. We worship architecture when the outer world is blind, a high luxury asylum that the static couldn't find. The luxury of nothing is the heaviest estate. We look into the vacuum and we seal the iron gate, just leaning, pure meaning. This is my sanctuary, my white on white design, where silk and heavy marble form a parallel alliance line. No shadows on the drywall, no wrinkles on the sheet, just minimalist physics where the extremes finally meet. Soft touch, too much. Here in the cold apartment where the gridlock disappears, I'm bathing in the silence that I haven't heard in years. Subtract the unnecessary, multiply the space. The moonlight is a laser cutting geometric grace. The linen on my skin is worth 1,000,000 empty words, flying higher than the patterns of the migratory birds. An elegant equation written on a glass facade. I don't need an audience to play the silent god. Let the high-end audio translate the emptiness I crave. I am standing perfectly steady on the crest of a modern wave. It's all so clean.
The metadata stored inside my chest. A minimalist aesthetic is the ultimate request. No mirrors are required when you are beautifully whole. The marble cannot scratch the polished surface of the soul.
We're just flowing. No way, no way. This is my sanctuary, my white on white design, where silk and heavy marble form a parallel alliance line. No shadows on the drywall, no wrinkles on the sheet, just minimalist physics where the extremes finally meet. Soft touch, too much. This isn't an isolation, it's a masterpiece of style, holding back the chaos for a geometric while. The lines are straight, the space is pure, divine. Divine. The storm has passed. The sky just emptied out its heavy pockets of gray, watching the frantic motion of the city away. Petrichor rising from the terracotta floor. We don't need to talk about the daylight anymore. Linen curtains drifting in the lavender air, jasmine petals tangled in your uncombed hair. Stepping out barefoot on the wet wooden deck, feeling the static electricity leave my neck. The dinner is over, but the night is brand new. The leaves are still crying, but I'm laughing with you. Just breathing, just weaving. Meet me where the damp air smells like midnight bloom, escaping the claustrophobia of the indoor room. A little bit of rhythm, a little bit of space. In the aftermath of thunder we have found our place, safe and sound, lost and found. Here on the terrace the world is a blur. I'm falling for the version of us that we were.
Midnight humidity humidity clinging to our skin. That's exactly where the honest thoughts begin. The neon sign downstairs is flickering blind, mirroring the quiet state of my exhausted mind.
Gravity is heavy when the air is this sweet.
Watching the puddles capture the street lamps on our street.
Let the damp soil translate the secrets we keep.
Before the summer morning wakes the city from its sleep. It's so, so still. I'm letting go the armor that I wore all day. Letting the humidity
Melt the tension away. No words are demanded when the silence is kind. The finest sanctuary is the one we designed. We're just drifting, we're just shifting. Meet me where the damp air smells like midnight bloom. Escaping the claustrophobia of the indoor room. A little bit of rhythm, a little bit of space. In the aftermath of thunder we have found our place. Safe and sound, lost and found. This isn't an ending, it's a pause on the clock. Listening to the wet leaves whisper to the rock. The rain is gone, the breeze is cool. Stay awake. Stay awake.
Drop the needle. Exposed brickwork catching the flicker of a dying neon spark. Rust on the iron beams, we are chasing aesthetics in the dark. This old leather jacket smells like cigarettes and retro design. The turntable's spinning, cutting grooves into the fabric of time. We built an altar out of scrap metal and forgotten industry, trading the textbook definitions for a raw, unscripted poetry. The concrete is bleeding the ghosts of a blue-collar past. We are the architects of the temporary, making the wreckage last. The gears are rusted, but the rhythm is running through the floor. I got no blueprint to follow, and I ain't keeping score. Just grinding, gears binding. This is my iron foundry, my late night vintage escape, where the shadows of the machinery take on a beautiful shape, patching up the broken pieces, layer by analog layer. In the dust of the industrial attic, I found my only prayer. Rough edges,
No pledges.
here in the warehouse, the corporate kingdom is a total blur. I'm falling back into the rebellious bastard that I actually were. Inhale the gasoline, exhale the synthetic and polite. Underneath the scaffolding, we are reclaiming the night. The blueprints are scattered unread on the workshop bench, fixing our broken philosophies with a rusted pipe wrench. Metropolitan scrapbook and high ceilings and low-life art. We are welding the pieces of a fragmented mechanical heart. Let the record skip over the things that we shouldn't reveal. I forge a brand new paradigm out of cold industrial steel. It's all just grease.
forgiving the machine that tried to grind me down to gray, washing the soot and the dust of the assembly line away. No status is needed when you're drinking from a chipped glass cup. The basement is heavy, but the rooftop is looking up.
We're just drifting. Gears.
This is my iron foundry, my late night vintage escape, where the shadows of the machinery take on a beautiful shape, patching up the broken pieces, layer by analog layer. In the dust of the industrial attic, I found my only prayer.
Rough edges,
No pledges,
this isn't an ending.
it's a blueprint we tore right apart.
Let in the heavy industrial noise.
Kickstart the soul of our art.
The factory is closed.
The record is done.
Kill the power. Kill the power.
Kill the power. Right on schedule. Floors above the concrete, standing on the helipad, trading corporate semantics for the rhythm that we had. The elevator whispers secrets as it cuts the evening air. We're locking eyes across the ice cubes without a single care. Dawn pairing horizon, a vertical line of gold, a sophisticated language that the textbooks never told. A little bit of business, a little bit of play, melting down the structure of the artificial day. The skyline is a neon grid, but we are off the chart. A calculated encounter that we're turning into art. Just bubbling, 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 just doubling. Meet me in the upper deck where possibilities collide. We've got that high-rise energy with nowhere left to hide. A little touch of deep house, a soulful trumpet flight. In the luxury of shadows, we own the urban night. Dopamine rise. Open your eyes. Here in the lounge, the matrix is a blur. I'm becoming the executive I always wished I were. Are useless when the sub-bass starts to throb. We're bypassing the gatekeepers, it's an inside job. The panoramic windows show a multi-million view, but my focus is locked in on the silhouette of you. Proximity is elegant when the boundaries are clear, a safe space social circle where the static cannot steer. Let the clean guitar translate the things we shouldn't name, while we play this penthouse puzzle like a calculated game. It's all vibe. is dead. Let's talk about the million ideas running through your head. No signatures needed when the handshake is a glance. The city looks much better when you give the night a chance. We're just scaling. We're just sailing. Meet me in the upper deck where possibilities collide. We've got that high-rise energy with nowhere left to hide. A little touch of deep house, a soulful trumpet flight. In the luxury of shadows, we own the urban night. Dopamine rise. Open your eyes. This is an investment, it's a dividend of joy. Letting the high altitude rhythm become our playground toy. The city lights are glowing. The portfolio is closed. Let's step out, Sid. Floating. Strike a match, let the heavy sage smoke curve. Deconstruct the ego, paralyze the hyperactive nerve. The corporate empire is crumbling inside a single cell. I'm dropping my logic down a bottomless silent well. Billions of gigabytes melting into a pixelated dream. I flow like a ghost against the algorithmic stream. My synapses are firing in a vacuum of complete release, trading the executive power for this violent, terrifying peace. The matrix is bleeding, but the code is fading out of sight. I've got no data to process, and I've got no battles to fight. Just drifting, pure lifting. This is my nebula, my late night brain dead zone, where the gravity of the planet leaves me completely alone. Burning the strategy papers atom by glowing atom, falling straight through the floorboards into a cosmic chasm. Space dust, brain rust. Here in the vacuum, the numbers lose all of their weight. I am unlearning my name, rewriting my ultimate fate. Exhale the quarterly targets, inhale the infinite dark. We are just biological wires waiting for a random spark. The wristwatch is ticking in reverse on the mahogany shelf. I don't need a mirror tonight to recognize myself. Relativity is beautiful when you are completely hollow. There are no deadlines to meet and no instructions to follow. Let the static background noise translate the thoughts I cannot form. I'm sitting right in the center of a quiet psychological storm. It's all just vapor.
Version of me that conquered the concrete tower, surrendering the illusion of control and the phantom of power. No eyes are required when the universe is folding in. The stardust is settling quietly underneath the skin.
We're just blending, never ending.
This is my nebula, my late night brain dead zone, where the gravity of the planet leaves me completely alone. Burning the strategic papers atom by glowing atom, falling straight through the floorboards into a cosmic chasm. Space dust, brain rust. This isn't a breakdown, it's a quantum leap of the soul. Letting the emptiness of the cosmos make the broken human whole. The thoughts are gone, the self is gone.
Leaving the fluorescent deadlines in the rearview glass, watching the neon fractures bleed, melting past. The dashboard's throwing indigo light on my skin, the exact coordinates where the self-healing can begin. Street lights dissolving like watercolor stains, washing off the corporate armor in these midnight rains. No passengers, no small talk, no narrative to sell, just a solitary ghost inside a mechanized shell. The city is screaming behind a soundproof wall. I'm letting every urgent notification fall. Just drifting, just shifting. This is my glass aquarium, my highway sanctuary, where the ghosts of the daytime shift and vary. Patching up the psyche under the dashboard glare, breathing in the freedom of the conditioned air. Safe and sound, lost and found. Here in the slow lane, the chaos is a blur. I'm reclaiming the daydreamer I actually were. Exhale the expectation, inhale the dark. Cruising through the suburbs like a question mark. The GPS is muted, grinning at the dash. I don't need a destination to recover from the crash. Velocity is soothing when you're driving alone. I'm ignoring the vibrations of my cellular phone. Let the wet asphalt translate the things I cannot say. I'm in the mental fractures before the break of day. It's all just mist. Drowning out the voices of the praise that I seek. No mirrors are needed when you're looking at the rain. The highway doesn't judge your silence or your pain.
We're just cruising, we're just losing. Aquarium, my highway sanctuary.
isolation. It's a place to restart, letting the rhythm of the wipers smooth the edges of my heart. The streets are empty. Let it burn. Let it burn. The Chesterfield leather is cracked like the map of my youth. Pour in the liquid amber, swallowed down with the truth. Ice cubes are melting like empires built on a hill. The room is a fortress of silence, where the corporate sirens are still. I watch the oil legs hanging on the crystal baccarat glass, a heavy, expensive reminder of the shadows that we let pass. We traded the loud battlefield for this absolute private domain, signing a treaty with age and masking the ghost of the pain. The ledger is closed and the signature's dry on the page. There's no one to fight anymore when you walk off the center stage. Just breathing, smoke, weaving. This is my sanctuary, my mahogany dead, far from the desperate illusions and the hollow ambitions of men.
Patching up the spirit, sip by amber-colored sip,
with the Cuban cigar burning slow at the corner of my lip.
safe and sound,
Lost and found. Here in the shadows, the vanity fades to a blur. I'm forgiven the reckless, aggressive bastard I actually were. Exhale the political posturing, inhale the dark leaf. Underneath the smoke rings, there's a quiet executive relief. The watch on my wrist is a trophy grinning back at the wall, but time is a luxury item when you don't care about the fall. Gravity knows my location on this heavy velvet floor.
I don't answer the knocking on my iron reinforced door.
Let the tobacco translate the things that my pride wouldn't say.
I'll square all the internal accounts before the break of day.
It's all just smoke. I'm forgiven the version of me from the competitive years,
Drowning the arrogance down.
with the vintage, dissolving the fears.
No mirrors are needed for ego.
When the lightning is perfectly dim,
The soul doesn't care for the structure.
or the cut of the ultimate trim.
We're just drifting.
Years shifting.
This is my sanctuary, my mahogany den. twisted illusions and the hollow ambitions of men. Patching up the spirit, sip by amber-colored sip,
with the Cuban cigar burning slow
at the corner of my lip.
safe and sound.
Lost and found,
This isn't an ending.
it's the place where the real life begins.
Letting the silence settle under our weathered old skins. The smoke is rising.
The glass is empty.
Close the book. Close the book.
The night is breaking. When bassline dies downstairs, the party stains dissolve. Under the 4 a.m. sky, our heavy heads revolve. The indigo is bleeding out into a pastel blue, leaving a thin layer of cold sea dew on you. The strobe lights are a memory, the bass drum lets us go, as the horizon line begins its slow, translucent glow. We're stripping off the heavy clothes, the smoke from the saloon, washing the static off beneath the disappearing moon. The shoreline is a silver thread beneath our sandy feet. The heavy hangover is gone, the oxygen is sweet. Just waking, just shaking. Meet me where the morning sun pierces through the blue, pouring the liquid crystal daylight over you. A little kiss of cold jazz, a weightless R&B flight. In the sobriety of dawn, we say goodbye. Tonight, sunlight rise, open your eyes. Here on the shoreline, the madness is a blur. I'm returning to the clean slate that I always were. The velvet curtains of the club are miles behind our back. We're navigating spaces that the city lights would lack. The first ray hits your shoulder blade, a golden laser line, turning this post-race silhouette into a grand design. Gravity is weightless when the ego starts to clear. Floating on the waterline, the trauma cannot steer. Let the 12-string translate the peace inside my chest, while the party gods are turning down into their quiet rest. It's all light.
we're just glowing. We're just flowing. Meet me where the morning sun pierces through the blue. Pour in the liquid crystal daylight over you. A little kiss of cold jazz, a weightless R&B flight. In the sobriety of dawn we say goodbye. Tonight, sunlight rise, eyes open your eyes. This isn't a conclusion, it's a canvas painted bright. Letting the balearic rhythm wash away the night. The night is fully gone. The sky is turning white, 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 white. Dimension 0. White plaster angles cutting through the gallery shadow play. A curated vacuum washing all the human noise away. The brutalist ceiling locks the architecture in a grid, exposing every secret that the cluttered matrix ever hid. I watch the halogen reflections bend across the concrete floor. We are sculptures looking for a conceptual invisible door. 90 degrees of separation from the crowded messy street. This is the independent coordinate where the avant-garde elites meet. The shadow is a vector stretching out upon the empty wall. I have no meaning to exhibit, and I have no ego to recall. Just breathing, space weaving, space weaving, breathing, breathing, breathing. This is my white museum, my silent exhibition dome, where the lines of perspective finally bring the spirit home. Curating the internal chaos framed by conceptual frame. In the architecture of omission I erase my given name. Cold stone left alone. Here in the museum where the artifacts refuse to speak, I find the highling kind beauty that the loud consumers never see. Subtract the decorative, focus on the structural line. The curation of the soul requires a minimalistic design. The canvas on the partition is completely beautifully bare, a manifestation of the oxygen hanging in the designer air. An abstract declaration written in a mathematical font. I am standing in the center of the emptiness I want. Let the gallery echo translate what the dialogues destroy. I am building a fortress out of the silence I employ. It's all just form. Dismantling the exhibition of the person I used to portray, sweeping the commercial definitions of my identity away. No lighting is required when your inner logic goes clear. The layout of the mind doesn't harbor the phantom of fear. We're just scaling, space unveiling. This is my white museum, my silent exhibition dome, where the lines of perspective finally bring the spirit home. Curating the internal chaos framed by conceptual frame. In the architecture of omission I erase my given name. Cold stone, left alone. This isn't an ending, it's a modern gallery blueprint to design. Letting the geometric lines of the night perfectly align. The space is vacant. The form is permanent. X. Ooh. Close your eyes. Pull the heavy quilt up, let the city lights fade. Forget all the frantic loud demands that you made. The ceramic is warm, pressing deep in your palm. A mug full of midnight, an antidote bomb. The dark cocoa melts like the stress in your spine. No clocks in the dark, we are running out of time. The world is locked out, you have paid all your dues. Drown in the noise of the headlines and news. The room is a cocoon and the shadows are kind, leaving the wreckage of the daytime behind. Just sinking, just drinking. This is your hideaway, your velvet escape, where reality loses its jagged old shape. Stitching up, wearing as thread by soft thread, and the warmth of the blanket piece enters your head, resting deep, asleep. Here in the shadows, the panic is dead, safe in the fortress of your own cozy bed.
Inhale the silence, exhale the checklist of care, letting the gravity pull down the weight that you bear. The smartphone is dark, face down on the floor. Nobody can knock on your heavy wooden door. The mattress is
kind when you surrender your chest, sinking much deeper where the thoughts come to rest. Let the warm milk translate the things you can't speak, as the soft cotton pillow kisses your cheek. It's all warm.
I'm releasing the pressure of being so strong.
In this quiet sanctuary you can do no wrong.
No armor is needed when the lights are turned low.
The night is a river that is ready to flow. We're just healing. We're just feeling. This is your hideaway, your velvet escape, where reality loses its jagged old shape. Stitching up, wearing as thread by soft thread, and the warmth of the blanket piece enters your head, resting deep, asleep. This isn't an ending, it's a space to reset, letting the midnight wash the things you regret. The world is at peace,
The mind is at rest.
sleep now. Sleep now. courses through the textured shoji screen, a static universe where nothing falls between. The tatami matrix holding all the silence tight. We are urban hermits drinking down the liquid night. Cold sake sliding down the surface of the tongue, an ancient conversation that is beautifully unsung. The metropolis is roaring just a mile past the wall, but here inside the emptiness the tower doesn't fall. The wooden shishiodo, she breaks the steady flow, a sudden flash of clarity that only shadows know. Just pouring, slow, soaring. This is my sanctuary, my tatami space, where the frantic city timeline leaves without a trace. Patching up the spirit drop by amber drop. In the shelter of the courtyard all the algorithms stop. Sweet chill, stand still, here in the micro harmony where the ancient river flows. I'm sinking into solitude that nobody else knows. Exhale the modern traffic, inhale the cedar wood, living out the quiet script we never understood. Porcelain is heavy, but the gravity is light. We are weaving architecture out of black and white. A minimalist luxury, a premium retreat, washing off the asphalt from our tired urban feet. Let the bamboo rustle translate the things I cannot say. I'll heal the hidden fractures before the break of day. It's all just tea.
Given the version of me that fought the crowded street, now sitting on the straw mat where the past and future meet. No mirrors are required when you're closing out the glare. The spirit finds its density inside the empty air.
We're just blending, peace, extending. This is my sanctuary, my tatami space, where the frantic city timeline leaves without a trace. Patching up the spirit drop by amber drop. In the shelter of the courtyard all the algorithms stop. Stay chill, stand still.
This isn't in isolation,
it's a paradise to begin.
letting the cool green say,
settle deep under my skin. The garden is quiet, the cup is dry,
peace returns.
Pop the cork. The first star is blinking, cutting through the twilight blue. Dom Perignon is fizzing, washing off the revenue. The city skyline shrinking to a pixelated thread. We left the boardroom screaming and we chose the sea instead. I watched the Hermes silk scarf tracing vectors in the breeze. We are cruising at the speed of total psychological ease. The radar's tracking nothing but a paradise untamed, where the cocktails are expensive and the worries can't be named. The compass is spinning, but our trajectory is clear. We've got no phones to answer, and we've got no clocks to fear. Just floating, tide, coating. This is my sanctuary, my open deck estate, where the gravity of the shoreline loses all its heavy weight. Catching up the starlight glass by crystal glass, watching all the static of the modern matrix pass. Safe and sound, lost and found. Here on the white deck, the world is just a blur. I'm finally becoming the romantic that I actually were. Exhale the strategy, inhale the summer breeze. Underneath the canvas we are doing what we please. The anchors in the deep blue, hanging down below. We are moving at the rhythm of a high society slow. A geometric line from the wake to the sun. I'm looking at the horizon and I see that we have won. Let the sea breeze translate the things I didn't say. I'll toast the gold horizon before the night turns gray. It's all so chic.
Forgiving the version of me from the concrete race,
Washing off the numbers, letting salt water clean my face.
no mirrors are required when you're staring at the sea.
The horizon is the only map that sets the spirit free. We're just drifting, lines shifting. This is my sanctuary, my open deck estate, where the gravity of the shoreline
Loses all its heavy weight.
catching up the starlight glass by crystal glass, watching all the static of the modern matrix pass.